What is good with y'all, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like if y'all join in. Let's talk about this situation real quick with Kevin Durant. Because Kevin Durant has been underachieving with the Phoenix Suns. And right now we got an issue because it's going down on Twitter again. Because somebody basically just blatantly called Kevin Durant out of his name. And called him the B word out of his name. Blatantly for the whole world to see on Twitter or X. And Kevin Durant responded, but he didn't really deny what the person called him a B word for. He just kind of responded with question marks. I want to remind y'all right now that the Phoenix Suns, led by Kevin Durant in this season, are currently 35-41. That is a losing record, and they are outside of the play-in tournament seedings. They are the 11th seed right now. Even though Dallas lost Kyrie Irving and was without AD for simultaneously without AD and Kyrie at the same time for multiple weeks, they maintain a record that is better than the Phoenix Suns. They right now have a better record than the Phoenix Suns, and they are ranked above them. And it's actually insane because Kevin Durant, bro, should have no excuses, no cop-out, no bailout for this situation. I mean, he went over the Phoenix Suns. When he went to the Phoenix Suns, they was the best team in the Western Conference. And now they are the 11th seed outside of the play-in tournament, even though he orchestrated and put together a super team in order to try to get an easy championship and stuff like that. Since then, he has basically lost in the second round because the Clippers was injured the first year. The second year, he got swept in the first round. This year, he might not make the playoffs. And now, currently, the report comes out as this. The report is that this is by Shams Charania now. The report is that the Suns and Kevin Durant are expected to work out a trade. They're expected to work on a trade out of Phoenix this summer. And it says that he reportedly has interest in the Knicks, the Timberwolves, the Rockets, the Spurs, and the Heat. So these are all the teams that he allegedly, now this is alleged now, but Shams is a pretty reliable source, that he allegedly wants to get traded from the Phoenix Suns in the midst of all the chaos and the failed lack of success over there, bro. That's basically his fault because, Devin Booker was doing just fine over there before he came over there. Now, he did have Chris Paul, and Devin Booker was kind of losing games before Chris Paul came over there as well. But as soon as KD came over there, apparently they wanted to trade Chris Paul. Cut Chris Paul all of a sudden. So you cut Chris Paul as soon as you come over there, even though he took them to the finals. Fire the coach, making it seem as if, you can do no wrong, man. Same thing you did in Brooklyn. When you had a super team over there, before you had that team, you had a solid team that probably would have went to the finals. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, Kevin Durant responds to it, dude, because somebody on Twitter quoted this report and said, this dude, Kevin Durant, is such a B word. Basically alleging that he's insinuating that he always runs when there is tension and adversity, and he's actually has no nuts, no glory, bro, because he cannot get teams over the hump. He doesn't know how to rise his team out of adversity and stuff like that, man. As soon as it started to get hard in Brooklyn, what did he do? Request a trade. When Kyrie was out with the suspension and stuff like that, he had the Nets falling down to the 7th seed. Didn't know what to do. Just no grit, man. As soon as he loses to Stephen Curry, realized Stephen Curry's a better player than him over in OKC. What'd he do? Oh, let me leave OKC. Blame it on Russell Westbrook, the MVP of the season the following year. So you can't win with another top 5 player in the league, is basically what you're telling me. Say that he blamed it on the fact that he's the only one that can create his own shot. Right? He said he was the only one on that team that can create his own shot and stuff like that. But then you go to Brooklyn with 2 of the best shot creators in NBA history. Can't get it done. The only one that can shoot threes, right, when he was on OKC. When you go over there with Joe Harris, Steph Curry, Kyrie, because even if Harden wasn't there for some of the stretch when he got hurt, okay, you still got Kyrie, Steph Curry. Joe Harris. All these dudes that allegedly can do what you needed on OKC. Now you go over here to the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, shooters, Grayson Allen, one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. What's his excuse now? So again, man, we can't handle that, man. We can't deal with excuses over here. So Kevin Durant responds to the dude on Twitter. But when he responds to the dude, he just responded with question marks. Now, if you was to go on and look at the response to Kevin Durant's response, a lot of the dudes in the comments saying, "Oh, he never said this. He never said he requested a trade. Never said nothing about it. He never said that he was thinking about a trade. Y'all just believe anything." But Kevin Durant didn't deny it though. He just put question marks to the dude, call him out his name. So Kevin Durant, my question to you is, what are you confused about, man? Why? What do you expect? People are gonna really sit here and think that about you, man? Because it just like it's a repeated pattern. Where's the apology? Where's the accountability? See, but you still want to go be known and go down as top 10 and this and that, bro. This is what people mean when they call you out your name. Because it's not just the fact that you're doing it. It's the fact that you're running from adversity like this, but you still want to be in the same category with dudes that overcame adversity. And you're doing it by way of, you know, trying to run from your apology. Trying to run from your adversity, trying to blame other people, and just make excuses for why you can't do certain things that the great ones did before you. But you still want to be in that category though. That's what makes people call you out your name like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that is honestly a whack move, bro. Like you can't just do that and then expect to be in the same group as dudes that wanted all the smoke, you know, rose their team from adversity like this and things of that nature. I mean, I'm going to say it again, bro. When you went over there to the Phoenix Suns, they were the best team in the West, bro. What happened? Tell me what happened, KD. Hit me up. Tell me. Because, you know, honestly, I'm going light on you on this stream. I haven't called you out your name. Haven't really cussed this whole stream. I'm just breaking it down to you, man. And I just want to know, what is the issue? Why are you confused that he said that? You know, you said Harden don't get the same hate for switching his teams. I mean, at the end of the day, dog, Kevin Durant recruited Harden over there to the Brooklyn Nets. At the end of the day, James Harden was battling with the Warriors over and over and over and over and over again. You know, he was there, but after Chris Paul left, he tried with multiple guys. You know, and when he went to the Clippers, he didn't make no excuse. You don't see him trying to run from the Clippers. They said the Clippers was gonna be over with. You said, I'm acting like KD not doing his job on the Suns. He's not doing his job. We need you to do more than just score points. He's not doing his job. He's not winning games. He's not doing his job. Right? That's so that's that. Yeah, yo, Jay Black, I'm saying I really should do that. You said KD just confused on why he calling him out his name like it's personal. No, I already explained that. The dude is calling him out of his name because of everything involved. It's not just the fact that he's thinking about getting traded from Phoenix. It's the fact that he wants to keep running from all of the smoke, but then still be in the category with dudes that didn't run from the smoke. He wants to kind of literally be known as an all-time great, top 5, top 10. But he's doing it by way of like not holding himself accountable, blaming other people for the failures and stuff like that. So when you go over there to Phoenix, right, if you're a top 10 player of all time, what you do is you win a championship with them, or you take them back to the finals, because they was in the finals before you went over there. So when it doesn't work out and then you know, ask for a trade and blame everybody else, that's why people calling you the B word. That is that right there, because you want to be top 5 all time. You be putting yourself in the category with Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. These dudes would have gotten it done. See, that's the thing. That's when I had to start to separate KD from LeBron, because, you know, LeBron went to the finals every single year with Kyrie. Am I lying to you? If I'm lying, I'm flying. So now when you play with a dude like Kyrie and you don't go to the finals at all, I mean, what I'm going to do? You said he has no help around him but Booker. That team was first in the West. Right? He wanted to get DeAndre Ayton. He wanted to get DeAndre Ayton. My bad. Yeah, the Suns the 11th seed and the Trailblazers are the 12th seed. So DeAndre Ayton, y'all blamed it on him. He on Portland. Y'all winning the same amount of games. They only 2 games ahead of the Portland Trailblazers. So you wanted these dudes off the team. So when y'all say it's not the same team, this is what Kevin Durant wanted though, and he made it seem like it was gonna work out. Why would you do that? Why don't you just keep your same team, bro? I don't understand KD sometimes. Like it's like he'll have a nice balanced team and it just don't be good enough. Maybe you just not good enough. You feel me? Another thing about the Golden State Warriors, like they was more than just like a super team. Honestly, some days I question even if the Warriors was even a super team, bro. Cause they really like they was more than just that. They was a well balanced team with offense, defense, rebounders. So KD think like he really, it's almost like he's discrediting Steph. Like he think he can just go to another team and put superstars on the team. Oh yeah, I mean this is basically what we did on the Warriors. No, the Warriors was already kind of balanced and proved they can do something before you came over there. This is different. So you just putting together stars and scorers is not the same as what the Warriors had, bro. So it shows, and he thinks that they really was winning because of him, bro. You know what I mean? And like I said, Harden is on the Clippers doing work. They said the Clippers was done. And Kawhi Leonard was out for most of the season. And James Harden is out here doing damage. At least in the play-in tournament, at least. The Suns can't even get into the play-in. And the Mavericks was out here forfeiting games by to get under investigation to help the Suns out. Because they was without Kyrie and AD for like 2-3 weeks, damn near a month. Not to mention when AD went down and it was just Kyrie, so that was your window right there to get into the play-in tournament. You still can't catch up to the Mavericks. You said it helps that Norman Powell improved, so Norman Powell is better than Devin Booker now. Right? Is what you basically telling me. He's better than Devin Booker now. Hey, if that's what you think, that's cool. Like, honestly, I think Norman Powell is good, and Devin Booker, low-key, is gone soft. So, I mean, hey, who knows? King Money Fly, you was right, bro, because I got to give LeBron credit on that, bro. He went to the finals every single year that he played with Kyrie Irving. Every year. You know? I remember they tried to compare D-Book to Kobe. Man, come on, dog. What we doing, man? What we sitting here doing, bro? You said KD has had 15 big threes and 2 rings to show for it. When it comes down to the Warriors, like I said, bro, I mean, compared to the other teams that KD been a part of, that big three, like Harden, Westbrook, KD, Harden, Kyrie, KD. The Warriors was more so a balanced team than anything because they had Steph and KD as the 2 superstars. Now everybody else was either a star or just a role player. Like KD done played on teams with multiple three-headed monsters. Clay was. Hey, listen, yo, we're gonna have a conversation about the Golden State Warriors, man.
Man, it's weaponized incompetence, bro. Like a nigga trying to act like he don't know to make it seem like but like I mean I get it. Like I get why he feel the way he feel about himself. You know, from my perspective, on what I think that I know when I look at it, when I look at everything from KD perspective and look at how everything played out, I get why he think of himself so highly. Like, I get it, but like we know when we talking real hoop, like we know when we looking at why motherfuckers look at him this way, we know, like, come on, bro, we know. It's crazy because I just posted a post about, shout out to Thomas. I just posted a post about, it was his coach. I think she a women's college coach, and she was talking about the transfer portal. And it was like, it's just everybody just hopping from team to team instead of going and fixing their habits. Like, you going to a new team, but you're not fixing your habits. Like, so you wonder why everything flame out the same way every team you go to. Two good seasons. And next thing you got to go. Oh, it's issues in the locker room. Oh, we can't get it done. It's this. And we know who that rapport has been built up by. We know. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I ain't gotta say who, but it's like I get why KD viewed himself the way he do. He feel like he was like shit. Dude did it, and y'all say he better than me. Y'all say he in the GOAT convo. He said he was the GOAT at the 16, and I beat him in back-to-back years, and he just beat Steph Curry 2016. So what's the issue? So he feel like shit. I beat a motherfucker who y'all said, and he said that he was the greatest player ever after 2016. He felt like I outplayed him at the highest level, regardless, because he was like, well, when in 2012, when you had D Wade and shit, it was, you know what I'm saying? It was okay. You was talking shit to me.
Fair
It
game.
is what it is. So he felt like shit. It should be. It is what it is. But KD still received the backlash because he's not loved like you know who. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's gonna risk because the public perception on him is what he took 2 rings from you know who. So of course I get both perspectives. You know what I'm saying? But from the real actual hoop side, from when we really talking hoop, it's like KD, you know what's up, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense what you said, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, by him putting the question marks, it's like, that's probably exactly where he coming from. Like, damn, I mean, what's the problem with me doing it?
Exactly.
You
What's
know
the
what I'm
issue?
saying?
He's like, dude just got had AD and Luke. Like, I can't go hoop with another motherfucker, bro. Like he like, I can't go hoop with another motherfucker, bro. It's an issue. Like, and y'all say he better than me. Like, like it's an issue.
No, that's facts.
Motherfucker still holding that 17-18 shit against KD. And it be the motherfuckers that it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But like, I get both perspectives, bro. I comprehend both perspectives, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot that go into this shit, bro.
You really think he gonna leave Phoenix?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't shit going there, bro. That's just who he is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's always gonna play out for him until he probably retire, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Yeah.
He probably where did it say he gonna try to go? Yeah, he probably gonna go over there who and man. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't going to no Rockets.
You
He for
streaming the game
damn
tonight?
sure. He might go. He might. I'm streaming the game for sure in a couple.
Bet.
30 minutes. You already know. 40 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, bro. Nah. What he say? Rockets, Spurs. He probably may go to the Spurs or the Timberwolves, bro. Or he may go back to Golden State, or he may go to the Mavericks. But
Yeah.
it say he has interest in. So I think probably either he say he don't want to go back to the Warriors, but shit change. You know what I'm saying? Shit change.
What's good?
Like at
You
this
never
point, I
know.
feel like shit. What's the issue? Like you already
Yeah.
say you don't. If you already say you don't give a fuck, then about the public perception, then what's the issue? You might as well go back.
You
Nah,
might have put that out early to make it seem like he don't want to go back. But
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But he might go over there and pull up with AD and Kyrie. He might go over there and pull up with JB and Steph. He might pull up with Ant Man and Julius Randle and Rudy and them. He might pull up. You know what I'm
he got
saying?
his options, man. I don't see him going to
And
Miami.
then over there with Wemby and Stephon Castle and Vassell and
That'd be
Fox
nice.
and all them. You know
De'Aaron
what I'm
Fox, that'd
saying?
be
D
nice.
Fox and
That
KD.
would be real good for Wemby. Like
Yeah.
very good. Now I wouldn't mind seeing that because it's like, okay, bet you say you supposed to be OG of this shit now. Okay, so what you gonna teach Wemby? Like I
What you
want to
gonna teach
see it.
him? What you
Like
gonna
what you gonna
teach
teach him?
him?
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, bro, if we gonna do the shit, just do it. Like I'm
Yeah.
tired. We ain't gotta do all the snake shit, the acting like we don't know what's going on. Like we ain't gotta do all that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Let's KD, like if you want to go hoop with 3-4 other motherfuckers, bro, just go hoop
Yeah.
with them, bro. Like you ain't gotta come out acting like, come on. Like, come on. But I know the real though. Man, I know the real. He said he is Draymond. He wouldn't deny trade. He isn't. Oh man.
No, I'm definitely going back to Golden State. And
Yeah,
that shit
Jamar, I
dead.
already say what you got on it.
I think I don't know, but I think KD. Well, we know for a fact that nigga ain't going back to Phoenix. I think that shit sell. But
Yeah, they need to blow it up.
facts. I think KD might end up going to which I was saying probably Timberwolves or shit. I low key want to see with the Knicks, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I think him, Jalen Brunson, and Cat will be a nice 3-piece. You know what I'm saying? And then the East is more weaker than the West and shit like that. So I can see him playing with the Knicks. That'll be tough. But it's like I don't know with KD, bro. I just feel like man, with him, bro, it's like how many niggas you need to have on your team, bro. I feel like Kevin Durant, bro. I just feel like with him, bro. KD has to go into a situation knowing that he has the most OP roster on the court in order to have a shot to win. If he don't have that shit, you know you're going to lose with Kevin Durant. And it's crazy
That
because you
sound
would
like him
think
and Bron.
like, damn, with KD's stature, bro, like, okay, he's 7 foot tall. Like, KD, like, his skill set, KD supposed to be a top 5 player of all time, bro. No cap. With his skill set, 7 foot tall, ball handling, shoot the ball, crazy. You feel what I'm saying? He's supposed to be a top 5 player of all time. But the reason why he's not even a top 10 player of all time is the intangibles, bro. It's the leadership. It's the when we down bad, my nigga, you can carry us to that promised land. It's that mentality, bro. Like he just don't got that shit, bro. So I don't know, bro. Whatever
I
he
kind of
do
disagree with you on that, bro. Like,
on what?
I mean, you look at OKC, the ball was taken out of his hand. Brooklyn, even trying to make the playoffs, the ball was taken out of his hands. Phoenix, the ball get taken out of his hands. Can't even find his identity or swing when you got Devin Booker shooting the dumbest shots in the world. So that's why I'm gonna disagree with you on
Man,
that.
at some point, bro, when you're the common denominator of all them teams, bro, and they all getting blown up, at some point we gotta look at you, bro. I'm
Bro,
sorry. I'm sorry, bro, because if
I
you were
agree.
OKC
It can't
and
always. It can't always be everybody else. Like that's it.
bro,
thank you, like he's the
I'm,
common
I'm only I'm
denominator, bro.
only
He
I'm
he's
only
the
saying this. Like,
OKC,
did y'all
they
watch
didn't
the
win.
last game? Y'all just watched the last game, right?
What game?
It's
When
about
I
they
ain't
when they
watching.
lost.
against the Bucks.
You talking about when he got hurt? Oh yeah, I watched that game. Yeah, he got
I
hurt
think
that game though.
I think you
Before
on
he was
pause.
starting to get into the swing, what was Devin Booker doing?
Oh shit.
Bro, look, bro. I don't know. I just think
But then
I don't know.
at some point though, if you KD, bro, you gotta
so
say, bro, give me the rock. Like
so I mean, and that's exactly how he got injured in OKC. That's how he got injured in
that's how.
Brooklyn.
Wait, you
That's how
saying he
he
got
got.
injured because he said, "Give me the rock"?
No, I'm saying
Last year,
when he started forcing his shots, knowing the double team's going to
he
be
wasn't
coming.
injured in 2016.
Hell no, he's down 3-1 and he choked
He
that
was up three
motherfucker.
one.
No, Russell Westbrook was going broke,
Oh,
going
now,
broke.
No, wait.
oh,
No, it
now
was
it's
KD.
Westbrook
It
fault.
was. They was both going broke, but KD was most definitely throwing up in all them games in 2016 conference finals, bro.
Nigga was 10 for 41.
Finals, bro.
Nigga was 10 for 41. He was 10 for 31 from the field in
Yeah,
game 6.
we ain't finna make it seem like it was just it. Nah, that ain't true.
Yeah, because you can't get KD fucking credit going up 3-1 and then they lose. That was Westbrook fault. You can't do that, bro.
But this it's just funny though, Crunch. It's funny to me because this where I be like, well, KD, right? KD don't like I said. This why it's just all who has been indoctrinated in your face since she was a kid, because it's like with KD, he don't get none of the bail in the fact that he was playing in the West his whole
Yeah.
career down here. He was playing against them Grizzlies teams. He was playing against
Hell
Dirk.
yeah.
He was playing against Kobe. He
Kobe,
was
all
playing
that
against
shit.
Melo and them.
Facts.
He was playing against all them. He was playing against all them. But it's like
Steph.
Yeah.
he don't get no bail. He's playing against the Spurs back to back to back.
Hell
Like
yeah.
he don't get no bail. It's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You try like you're not that good. You're not good. Like, you always got to jump. But I'm like it's I feel that way about him and dude. Like, come on.
So,
But
I know what you're talking about.
it's just like, damn, bro. Like
That's a good
I would
point
just,
though.
I would just love. I'm quite sure as fans, we would have loved to see after that 2016 year when they blew the 3-1 lead. We would have loved to see them niggas run that shit back at least one more year, bro. At least one more year.
I thought we was gonna see
I would have
them.
loved to see KD stay on OKC. LeBron has stayed on the Heat, and Steph Curry and Golden State just come up. That's what I would have.
But look at the narrative that was being pushed on KD though. He young, but he got
He can get over the hump.
everything, but he just ain't got no ring. So when he got
Right.
his ring, now y'all changed the narrative. No
I
matter
think
how he
exactly.
got it.
I think when he got that ring, bro,
I agree.
I think. I mean, it was reports saying this shit, but it was like,
I think the way he did it it's another dude who went about doing something in a similar way that was looked at
LeBron
as
did
another,
it and Jordan did it.
exactly
So
that was looked
at.
at
Yeah.
as a better player than him. And
I
he did
think
it, and it was like, okay, well, when Bron did it, okay, he got his hate off the
Hey,
rip.
Crunch,
Right.
what do you
He
think
choked in
about
2011.
Anthony Davis?
Jordan never got
2011.
his hate though.
He choked in
Jordan had to go
2011,
beat the guys
but
that
then
was whooping him.
after he choked in 2011, he came back. After he choked in 2011, he came back and went back to back, and it was like, okay, cool,
Right.
motherfuckers fuck with him because he went back to back.
Right.
KD go over there, and KD turn up against LeBron, and he go back to back off the rip, and now the hindsight on KD is, oh, he under a team.
Yeah,
Like
I think
it's
I think
nasty,
with
bro.
that
It's
Chaz,
real nasty.
hey Chaz,
Yeah, no, I do think they did the same thing in that regard. Like,
I think
and listen, I give KD props for at least playing against Steph. You feel me?
right,
Because LeBron teamed up with Wade, he hadn't even played Wade in the playoffs before that. So
right,
it wasn't even,
I
so it's
mean, how
easy to
can
go
they
over there and say
play if
that
there's
you
no
better than him when you
decent
never
win?
played him.
right. I think with that, bro. I think what killed KD mentally, bro, was like after he won them 2 rings in Golden State, he still wasn't revered
No,
like
I think
popular
Hey, he gets
wise
shitted on, bro.
with
no, I
Steph
think what
Curry.
killed KD was the incident with Draymond Green when
That
he called
too.
him a D.
That too.
He
But I
told
think
him
that
you can
also
leave, like
what
we
played
won
a
before you
factor
got
in
here.
that shit was that after he won those 2 back-to-back rings, he still wasn't beloved like Steph. And that shit killed him. It was like, well, damn. I came here, I
And
won
then
two
the
rings,
incident with
two
Draymond Green, that
yeah.
was the
And then the
validation.
Draymond Green
And
incident, it was like,
Jamar,
okay.
that's just the cold reality of it. That's like, bro, if you got somebody who been on the organization since they was
Right, yeah.
legit, like
Right,
you're
he got a
not gonna
baby with
get
them
the same
niggas.
love as them, bro. Like
Facts.
that's
Facts.
just tough. That's just
So
how it
basically,
go.
what you're
And
saying
it
is
felt like
KD don't
KD
have
was
a
chasing him
Facts.
up
home,
and
like
down.
he don't
Yeah,
have
like
Like
an
KD don't got a
NBA
being
home.
home to
there
be a
though.
champion.
They were like, oh yeah, when he
Exactly.
got
Say it
hurt,
again,
Golden
King.
State still made it to the
No,
Western Conference
so
Finals,
so he
championship
basically
finals.
saying like
You say
KD don't
Giannis,
have a
Giannis,
home
wait,
where
Giannis
they
just
bring his
had, wait,
championship.
Giannis, wait, hold on. Giannis just had 35, 19, and 20.
Yep.
Yep.
I gotta go look at them Fugazi assists. Y'all, I'm telling you, I gotta go back and watch them assists,
Huh.
bro. Them
Hey,
assists
did
be
you see
fucking
what
crazy.
Anthony Davis did yesterday?
Yeah, game
Yeah, the
winner.
game winner.
Yeah, dominated.
Yeah, that shit was tough. The other one got hurt
He said
too.
LOL, KG, LeBron, Allen, Shaq,
Yeah, they
T
all did
Mac,
that for rings,
Carter.
bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
Well,
But we
besides Shaq,
know, but
Shaq did his on the strength of like I'm about to meet ride LeBron, and that's all he been doing
Yeah,
since he
man. And he was
retired.
wild. He was old as
and,
shit.
But
but
T
all
Mac,
of them,
No,
it's this what people try to like just throw it out there. But it's like right out. But that's the thing. Like the players who
Ray
did
Allen's
that, and
situation
they had to
different.
do that. It's a certain level that we talking about.
You're facts.
Like
Like, yeah,
if you
LeBron is a
see
top three
if you
player of all
seen this
time.
level of player have to go team up with these level of players to
Right,
win, when we're
right,
watching him in playoffs season after season underachieving in big moments, you're like, okay, damn, that's fucked up. But if you see
right,
a motherfucker play 10, 11 years, then we know that he's just not a certain level of player. Okay, then he go team up with a motherfucker that's about the same level as him. It's like, okay, yeah, you still teamed up, but okay, we never expected that from you in the first place. Like
right.
you was never that level of player, so it's different. It's not the same.
I feel like OKC was never really the same after they traded Harden.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, y'all heard D Wade and LeBron had a lot to do with that. they,
Yeah,
they was at the Olympics telling him he can have his own team and shit.
yeah, and that Kobe Bryant shit too. He said when Kobe Bryant won his 5th ring, he said,
He
"Oh
was
man,
saying you too
we
good to
gotta
come
team up
off
with
the
each other."
bench.
What's good, Duke? Hey, Duke, you saw that boy Giannis had almost 30,
What's
20,
up,
20?
bro? Hell no, I just seen the ESPN pop up on my shit. This shit crazy. Hey, I bet
Fake
you
ass.
Jokic had them 20 assists. That should be all over my feed, yo.
He
That
said
nigga,
Crazy.
Westbrook took all the fourth quarter shots. We have to stop that shit. That shit did not happen in
And that's
2016 in
I don't,
conference.
bro.
No,
Listen,
in 2016, in the last quarter shots, he literally was making them
look.
though.
This
Can't
what
be
I
mad
don't
at Russ for
understand.
going low.
This I said this already. I don't understand this shit. You cannot give KD credit for being up 3-1, and then when they get hawked down from being up 3-1, now it's Westbrook fault. No,
No,
bro, you
bro,
just
no,
fucking lost.
no, bro. Because if you look at it, Kevin
they
Durant was
both
shrinking
get
in the
blamed.
big moments. When he
Yeah,
couldn't get the
like
game
man,
6.
like you can't give KD credit for being up 3-1 and then lose. Now it's
No,
Westbrook's
they
fault.
were.
Bro,
Westbrook was
I
going
just
ham
don't
in them
like,
series, bro. He was trying
like,
to go, bro, and KD was low key just like nonchalant about it.
yeah. But people
That's
just
the
make it
thing.
seem like, oh, Westbrook
KD
throwing
did the
the game
same shit in
away with
2012.
turnovers. Like, that shit is
I mean,
crazy.
in 2014, he did the
No,
same
James
shit.
Harden was the turnover king.
No, KD did the same shit in 2014, bro, in the conference finals in 2014. Like
And,
he
and
was.
they'll
Hold
never
on, you
bring up
talking about that? You talking
2022
about
for
that LeBron
KD.
versus
That was
KD?
ugly.
Now,
No, I said 2014, not 12.
oh,
No,
I
against San
That
Antonio.
was
was ready to
versus
say that
Spurs.
LeBron versus KD. Like, I believe
Yeah.
KD would have hit that shot. LeBron
2014 against
probably.
the Spurs, bro. KD wasn't.
That nigga Russell Westbrook was doing some Michael Jordan shit in that series, bro.
Westbrook was going nuts. He won
Yeah,
it already.
bro, against the
Uh,
Spurs,
Really
bro,
was.
that year against the Spurs,
He,
Russell Westbrook did some
he
Michael
was
Jordan
giving
shit. He
you.
like had this,
He was giving you what, like 30,
like,
11,
he had
and
like it was like a 35 some game.
Every time I blinked, Westbrook had like a steal and a dunk out of nowhere.
then
Like
he
it
had
was
like five
nuts.
steals and crazy.
If you
And
miss
we was
shots,
catching bodies that
Jeremy.
series, bro. He was,
Wait, he said
bro.
if you
But
miss
that
shots because
nigga felt
how is he missing
wherever
shots
that
because of
he
ref?
gonna be there. Like you never
Niggas
gotta
just talking in
question
the
that.
comments.
Y'all miss everything. Okay.
Your shots don't, bro.
I
I
seen
hope,
KD
bro. I
not
don't
be
even know what
aggressive,
bro
bro.
talking about,
Bro, once you get up in KD face and make him uncomfortable, it's just like he becomes a whole different player.
bro. Nah, I
Soon
don't
as you get
believe
up
that,
in
bro.
his
You ever
grill,
seen
like
KD
I'm talking about off
one v
ball,
one?
like denying him the ball. Once you deny KD the ball and don't let him get to his spots, he becomes a whole
Whole
different
different nigga.
player. A whole different player.
I mean, we seen that shit against
Like
Boston
it's
in
like
2022.
his whole shit just
Nah, they
gets
was trapping. They was
evaporated,
trapping
dog.
KD. They was trapping KD. That was a horrible coaching, and they was trapping KD at the top of the
Hell
key.
no, they would not trap him that
Horrible
much,
coaching.
bro.
You
No, because
cannot do
if we
nothing
remember that game one
if I'm
time,
at the top
Durant
No,
of the
showed
bro.
key.
No,
Hey,
he
bro,
was
if
getting
I'm at
he
the
was
top
getting
of the
locked
key
up
and
in
you
he
got a
was getting
man on
locked
the
up
left
in
side of the free
isolation by
throw and the
Grant
right side
Williams.
of the
I'm
free
not
throw,
trying to
there's
hear it,
nowhere
bro.
to go. It's
He
literally
was
Yeah,
nowhere to
no.
go.
he was
In
they
2022,
were
in
pushing him
2022,
left. They were pushing him left. He couldn't go left.
exactly.
He was getting
What?
He
locked up
couldn't
by
Man,
move.
Grant. He was getting
they was
locked up
on
by
his
Grant
ass,
Williams and
bro.
Al Horford in
Yo,
isolation, bro.
every
They was on
time
his ass
KD
that
Grant
whole
switched,
Williams,
series.
Al
somebody left their
Horford,
We
man
went
Jason
back and
open,
rewatched
bro.
that
Tatum,
series just a couple weeks ago on live, bro. Like
They was
Jason Tatum,
man,
Grant
they was on his
Williams,
ass,
They
bro.
was
Marcus
trapping
Smart.
him, bro.
they was
Like
He
I'm
not.
played
telling
no
you,
games. The
they
game plan
they
was
was
to
denying him the
They
ball.
get
trapped. They tried to
everybody
keep.
else
Remember,
off
They tried
KD.
to.
That was the
No,
game
that's
plan.
not true,
If we
bro.
remember the
They
game,
that was not the
Ty shot
game
or game winning
plan,
shot, Kevin
bro.
Durant missed, and then Boston went down to the game winner.
The
Dragic was
game
going
plan
off. Bruce
was
Brown was going
listen.
off the whole series, bro.
The game plan for KD in
Hey,
that
Dragic going
2020
up.
series was to disrupt him off the ball, was to get in his face, make him uncomfortable. That was their
Exactly.
game plan.
Because if we
Yeah.
They
remember,
was
I remember if
they
we
was
remember that game when
bullying
I'm not
Kevin
They
saying
Durant
was
they
missed the
didn't
bullying
shot.
ever
KD
trap
fat. They
him.
was
And
bullying that
Boston
nigga,
closed
bro.
down there
They
and hit the
trapped
game
him
winner.
They
sometimes.
was bullying
They were not
KD.
When
trapping him
Tatum hit
that
the
much.
layup.
They was bullying that nigga, bro.
Kyrie was in the isolation giving you great he's trying his everything and they giving Kyrie the ball with 8 seconds left in the ISO and he
It
just
was
gotta
bad
make something
coaching.
happen.
No,
Bad
no,
coaching.
that's what I'm saying. But like
They
they
had
were
the young
going into that
boy.
series. KD was looked at as one of the best players in the league. He was like top
Yeah.
three. They
Yeah.
was like saying he was top three best player in the
In the
league.
league,
It,
facts.
and they were saying all this. So it's like the moment you get the one game, I think it was one game Kyrie had like 20 shots. That one game he had 39 points. Every other game
Yeah,
after
he,
that,
That
and
was
he
he went
won.
game
Yeah,
crazy
one.
that's
that
the game I'm
game.
talking about when Kevin
Yeah.
Durant sold towards the end of the game.
And,
Then they hit
Yeah.
down the
exactly.
game winner.
That was
Every
game
other
one.
every other game, Kyrie shots went down significantly, bro.
Yep.
Like it was only one other game he had like
Was that
17 shots.
Gordon Dragic that was killing in that series? Who was killing in
Dragic
that
was
series? Yeah,
killing, bro. He
Dragic
was
was
killing.
killing.
He was
Drummond, wait,
killing,
didn't
bro.
they have Drummond? Was it Drummond
Bruce
or who
Drummond
was
was
it?
killing. Bruce Brown was killing.
Yes, dog. Dragic was on a whole nother. That nigga was killing,
Oh
like
my God, bro.
killing. KD had elite. I ain't gonna say elite, but he had role players that was
Man, he had
putting
a
they
squad,
all.
bro. He should
Yeah,
have
them
won
niggas
more
was
than
out there with him though. They was
he
out
shouldn't
there
have
with
got
him though, for
swept.
sure.
He should never got
Yeah,
swept.
they shouldn't have got swept for sure.
He should never
Nah,
got
he
Then
fucking
definitely
what?
swept.
should never got swept, yo.
Then
Bro,
what?
it
2
was just
seasons after
KD
that,
wasn't
he
aggressive.
joined
Like, bro,
teamed
they
up with
took the
Devin Booker and
aggression out
Bradley
of
Beal, and they
KD,
get swept.
dog. And
Man.
that was just bad. But when niggas say KD the best scorer of all time, if you able to just get him off his game just by being aggressive, I don't think you could be the best scorer of all time, bro. Because bro, some of the best scorers, if you being aggressive with
Well,
them,
he
they
was
gonna
getting bullied
fight
by
back.
Grant Williams. Enough said, bro. Enough said, bro.
Like I
Facts.
seen Kobe and Melo fighting back against each other. Kobe wasn't just, oh, I'm a
Jason Tatum
settle
was picking
out.
him
No,
up
he
full
fighting
court, bro.
back.
Man. That nigga KD
Tatum,
was
yeah, Tatum was on
Jason
one.
Tatum was picking him up full court, bro.
bro, that nigga was getting punked, gang.
That's so crazy, bro.
That nigga
You
was
supposed
getting
to tell
punked,
Young
bro.
Buck, hey, Young Buck, hold on, Young Buck.
And KD was still getting his 30 points. That's the crazy thing.
Yep.
And it didn't have no weight to it. No weight.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
because if you watch the games, bro, they was running the offense. They like after game one, they it was like a concerted effort to try to run the offense through KD, and he just could not hoop. But the one game they ran the offense through Kyrie, he had like 18 points in the fourth quarter. Like, but then all of it, they just go away from Kyrie completely. Like, nah, take it out of Kyrie's hands.
Oh
I'm
God.
like, why are you taking it out of Kyrie's
Yeah.
hands?
Oh, you talking about on the Nets, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's on the
game
Nets,
one.
bro.
Yeah.
The game one.
Yeah. First game, yeah, when Kyrie was cooking.
Yeah, Kyrie going crazy game
You know,
one.
basically that was KD's worst game. Even the commentators were
Yeah.
saying that was his worst game they ever seen. So I guess they try to help him out the other games and help him, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying, play
facts.
better.
Yeah, with that
In
narrative
my
shit.
Yeah,
eyes,
see
Kyrie
this
was
wait,
playing
hold
good
on,
the
hold on.
whole
This is what I be
series,
talking
though.
about.
To
Like
me,
motherfuckers in the comments, he saying KD can't hoop. Nobody up here said KD
Yo,
can't
he
hoop.
trolling,
Man,
bro.
he
He
did
trolling.
chatting,
He a
Chad.
troll.
that's
That
all.
That's
nigga
That's
what
did
all
I'm
chatting,
talking
KD had to
bro.
about.
do was
He
hoop.
did chatting.
That ain't everybody up here know KD can hoop, bro. I'm
Facts.
bro,
Like
I ain't gonna lie,
we not
Jeremy look
dumb.
familiar though.
Bro is trolling.
hey, you talk about somebody flaws. Are you saying he trash? Like,
Man, look,
Yeah, it's
hey
Yeah, like
Chad,
he he wasn't
hey
able to do
Chad.
it that
teach a
series,
If
nigga.
bro.
you
But that's when
play
I started
somebody,
to.
they call you dick
That's when I
sucking.
realized he
If
started
you,
declining a little bit.
Yeah,
KD
that's when I
decline doesn't look like
whenever
he
we went back and
declined though.
watched that
Like
series
it's
go,
I
man,
think
I
his
was
impact
questioning
is
KD,
not the
yo.
same, but
yeah,
he's
maybe
still
his
scoring.
impact, but not him
But his impact is not
declining.
the same.
You don't see people walking away from him saying, "All right, we just gonna let KD
Right?
shoot."
Yeah.
That's when you know your
Facts.
game over.
Facts.
You not leaving KD. You gotta stay
Hell no,
KD
you
like
be dumb as
Steph.
hell.
I mean, shit, they left him in the Olympics.
Dog. Hey, and
They left
LeBron,
him win.
and Braun, shit,
They
losing that win with
left
their
that
hand like,
nigga
hey,
wide
pass the
open.
ball. That nigga Steph said, "Fuck
That
y'all
showed me
niggas,
right
bro."
there who was the best player of the era. That just stamped it to
That
me.
nigga
That
Steph
just
did it.
stamped it.
That nigga did a behind the
I
back
never,
lean
hey, I
over
never
double
forget that
team.
damn game. Never.
Was Steph really better than LeBron like this
Yes.
era?
If he get a fifth ring, I think it's over with.
I
I
mean,
think he already better player, honestly.
It's still get
So
that
Steph
fifth.
and
It's
LeBron
still get
got
that fifth
equal
ring,
amount of
bro.
rings.
He don't even got to get the fifth ring to
Both
me.
of them got 4 rings.
Yeah, bro got four. Yep, bro got
All
four
right.
apiece.
we
I
know
think
Kevin
this.
Durant
I
scored
think
50 in Game 7. We know that.
Well, I think this will settle it for the LeBron and Steph. The way Steph is winning now, he didn't go through the guys that LeBron went through. Like he didn't have to go against the Ray Allens, Rajon Rondos, the big.
What you mean?
What?
Even though he was a big three himself, he was still
nigga,
losing
you
The
playing
against
Steph,
good
against
guys.
James
what?
Harden.
Steph,
He played
Nigga
against
wanna
Steph,
go
What?
James
Steph
Harden,
Curry,
number,
Steph
Jokic?
number,
Curry.
Bro,
Like,
What?
Steph
besides
Curry played the
Played
OKC,
most
against
hold
the
on,
For
y'all
Clippers
overall.
and
Kawhi?
reacting.
Clippers in their
Hold on,
prime.
y'all
hold on.
reacting.
Hold on,
He
Besides
took the he
hold
took
on.
the
Wait,
OKC,
wait,
lob
wait,
to
wait,
the
wait. See, you
Clippers.
being
hold on,
Hold
see,
on, hold
you
on, hold on.
can't
He took
hold
the
on.
lob to
Wait,
the
we all
Clippers
talking
in
hold
at
Game
once. We
on,
can't
7.
all talk
hold
at once. We
on.
can't all talk
Besides
at once.
OKC,
He was playing
besides
against the
OKC
Spurs, the
in
Clippers,
Houston,
James Harden. What are you
explain to
talking
me who
about?
did Steph go through?
Okay, I'm finna tell
Damian
you right now.
Lillard.
Let
He
me
took
tell
the
you.
Damian
Let
lob
me
to
Lillard.
the
tell you. Let me
Clippers in
tell
My
Game
you.
Dame
Seven.
God.
versus the Warriors was not
No,
even
wait. Let
fair,
me
bro.
tell you. Let me
We
tell.
knew
Wait,
that
hold on.
series.
You wait. Let me tell you, because you said who did he go through, but you mentioned fucking Paul Pierce and Rondo and them,
Right.
and LeBron didn't beat them until you went hoop with D Wade.
Facts.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like
But that's what I'm saying. He didn't
it
hoop.
was a
He
big
didn't
three.
go through
But
them though.
listen, it was a big
He
three
didn't go
versus
through him
big
to
three.
he didn't
It
go
wasn't
through them
big three
till
versus
he hooped
one
with D
player.
Wade.
It
Steph
wasn't
Curry
big,
beat them
bro. It
boys
wasn't big
before
three
he got
Bro, he
KD.
played.
versus one
Hold
player.
on. He played against. He played against the Spurs in 2013. He was playing against
Wash,
Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Them. He's playing against
wash,
James Harden, Damian Lillard. He's playing
Anthony
against all the
Davis.
Spurs. What are we? Russell
Dame
Westbrook, Kevin
Lillard only
Durant.
had
What are you
C.J.
talking about?
McCollum in a wash
What are you talking
Aldridge.
about?
Anthony
What are you
Wait, the
talking
Davis,
Spurs
about?
was washed.
a young AD.
Wash. They was old.
The
Bro,
Spurs,
Steph
the
Curry,
same
bro,
Spurs
come
that
on.
took LeBron 7 games and beat him in 5 games the next
Old.
season.
Still old.
Bro,
Compared
you
to
make no
Warriors, they was
sense,
old.
bro.
They was old.
You make no sense, bro.
Bro,
So you
just because
telling
they
me
was old don't mean they wasn't good.
Chaz, you telling me a young Tim Duncan, a younger
LeBron never
Tim
played.
Duncan
When
than
he
them,
played a young, he
Bro,
played Tim
nigga,
Duncan in the
LeBron
finals.
lost
In the
4-1
finals,
against that same old Tim
he played him in
Duncan.
the
because the
finals.
system that the Spurs run would lose to the Warriors. I mean, will beat the Warriors. It wouldn't be it. It would beat LeBron, but lose to the Warriors.
But
No, I'm
they
saying
beat the
that backwards.
Warriors
I'm saying
though.
that backwards. I'm saying that
They
backwards.
beat the
But
Warriors.
why are you changing your conversation
Exact,
was
bro.
who did
They
Steph
beat the
play
Warriors. What are
He
you
against?
did.
talking
Steph
about?
He did beat
No,
the
I
Warriors.
Steph
just said
Curry
I
played
changed.
the
I just
most
said I changed. What you
competition
talking
out
about?
of
What you talking
any
about,
nigga from
But
his
they beat the
generation.
Warriors though.
bro?
Like, come on. If we talk about
They beat
playoff
the
competition,
the
bro,
Spurs
Steph
beat the
Curry played
Spurs
them
beat the
all.
Warriors.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
and then what?
saying.
Okay,
What are
so the
you
Spurs beat the
saying,
Steph Curry
Warriors.
didn't
bro?
play against. Steph
Who
Curry
did
didn't
he
play
really?
against
He
Blake
played
Griffin,
against
Chris Paul,
Tatum,
Damian Lillard,
Jalen Brown.
Damian Lillard,
Come
James
on,
Harden,
bro.
Anthony Davis, them Grizzlies teams. He's played against
Yeah.
LeBron James,
James.
the
Oh,
Celtics,
KD,
wait. Who he
Westbrook,
not gonna mention? James Harden. Everybody
Russell
know James
Westbrook,
Harden choked
Joker.
in the
Tim Duncan.
playoffs.
The Boston
They
Celtics.
went 7 games with James Harden and the Rockets in 2018. What
Bro,
that
Facts.
mean?
tell
Because of
me,
Chris Paul, it
tell
wasn't because
me,
of no
tell
fucking
me
James
who did
Harden.
LeBron play in the playoffs? Tell me who
Right.
compared to Steph Curry.
Who?
In the
You
East,
said
in
who?
the East, in
And
the East, though. In the East, in the
Who?
East,
In
in
the
the
East,
East,
who?
in the
Who he
East.
play? Who he
You
play?
had the Raptors, even though he lost.
Oh
Oh, the
my
Raptors.
God.
Get him out of here. Get him
Nigga
out of
said
here.
the
Get him out of
Raptors,
here.
Yeah.
Get him
bro.
out of
Who
here.
on
Get
that
him out of
team?
here. Get him out
Nigga
of
said
here.
the Raptors with a straight
Listen,
face.
Get him out
Listen,
of here.
tell
The
me,
nigga
tell me
said the
somebody
Raptors.
on
Nigga said
that
the
Raptors
Raptors.
team
The
that is better
Raptors.
than Jason Tatum, yo.
Come on,
Give me
bro.
somebody. Give me
Nigga
one
said the
person that's better than
Raptors.
That
Tatum.
nigga said the Raptors, dog, with DeMar DeRozan and fucking
DeMar
Kyle Lowry
DeRozan
fat
better than
ass.
Tatum? Hell nah. He better than Dame? Hell nah. He
Nigga
better than
said
James
Steph Curry
Harden?
ain't had to
Hell
go through
nah.
no gauntlet.
Nigga
What?
just yapping, bro.
I ain't never heard nobody say that ever. That's crazy.
That nigga said the Raptors, dog. The first team he said was the Raptors, bro.
That's
But then
crazy.
when I say the Spurs, the same Spurs that took LeBron 7 games and swept and damn near swept him by a record margin the
They
next
still
season.
If
old.
he would have said the Pacers, man, I would have been cool with
And this
that.
nigga said the
Right.
Sure.
Raptors.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan? Come on.
DeMar DeRozan with
This
Kyle
nigga
Lowry
said the
fat
Raptors.
ass.
This nigga said the fucking Raptors, nigga.
Nigga, Raptors, dog.
When I
With
said the
Kyle
fucking
Lowry?
when I hey dude, when I said the fucking Spurs who went 7 games with peak LeBron and then whooped him by a record margin the
Marching
next
four to
season.
one.
This nigga said they was old. But
Oh,
this nigga said something about the fucking Raptors, nigga.
Raptors.
Get
Come
the
on,
fuck
man.
Now
Nigga
out of
just
here.
yapping.
look. Now you want to say D Rose and Dirk.
Man, get your ass on, bro.
Okay, so
Oh,
if we
wait. Was it Dirk old?
What about and they
Wasn't
uh-oh.
had
Dirk old?
injuries?
In
What you
2011,
talking
was he
about? And
old?
they had injuries. What we talking
All right,
about?
look. All right, look. So that's
Don't
three
duck. Don't
players.
duck.
You got DeMar DeRozan, Dirk, and D Rose compared to Tatum, AD, Harden,
Joker,
Westbrook,
No, I'm
LeBron
not
played
Jalen
saying.
in
Brown,
I'm
2020.
saying in
Joker.
total.
This
I'm
was
saying
saying
in
Joker.
total. I'm saying in totality. When you go
Yeah.
to Western,
That's what we talking about.
Right.
listen. When you go to the win the chip,
Yeah.
you had Steph. Steph, of course, was dominating LeBron at one point. LeBron had
LeBron
won
didn't play
every now
Dirk
and
on the
then.
way to
But
win the
But
hold on,
before
no,
championship.
no, no.
that,
We said
look
LeBron played
at
Dirk in
you
the
said to
finals.
get to the championship.
We
right.
sitting in
That's
that
what I'm saying.
conference, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay, so you can't bring
LeBron
up
played
Steph
Dirk
and
LeBron had a
LeBron then.
harder.
You can't bring up
LeBron
Steph
had
and
a
LeBron.
harder route compared to
How?
How?
who
How?
compares. So the Spurs was better than Boston. That big three.
Yes.
He didn't
Oh
play the
my,
Spurs
bro.
The
until he
same
got
Spurs
to the
the
Bro,
finals.
same
we
Spurs
talking
that lost
about
to
in the
Boston.
The
conference.
The same
Spurs,
Spurs that lost to Boston. I'm
you
using
know the
your
Spurs,
analogy
Oh
now.
bro.
my God.
You keep saying the Spurs is better than
LeBron
Boston.
fans are something else.
The
I swear
Spurs
to
I'm
went
God.
telling you,
7 games.
man.
The
The
Spurs
same
went
Spurs,
7 games. Wait.
bro. You only
The
bring
Spurs.
out one
Hold on.
instant. You're not even letting me
No.
finish.
The Spurs went 7 games with peak LeBron. What
And
the
beat him
fuck?
4-1. And beat him 4
And
to
then they beat
1.
him
Bro, you saying
4-1.
that one instant, right? Okay, that's one. I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying is name another one. Name five. Name five
You
top
can't
teams
even
that had
name
the
My
Spurs.
five.
nigga. My
We
nigga.
did name five.
You said
It
on the
was only
way.
the Spurs, bro.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got a,
You're
I got a
lying.
question.
LeBron didn't
Who
play the
said
Spurs on
DeRozan?
the
Who
way
said
to the
DeRozan was on the
finals.
Raptors when they was facing them?
you said what?
Who said DeRozan was on the Raptors when he was facing them?
Who, LeBron?
Are you talking about LeBron? Y'all talking
So
about
Steph
LeBron
Curry
James?
playoff comp: Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum, Tim
Trash.
Duncan.
CB coming trash. Stop
Okay, are you
counting
gonna let
him,
me go
bro.
down the list?
Stop counting him, bro. He trash.
You can't let me go down the list. You said
Bro,
fucking
that
DeMar
don't even
DeRozan and
count.
Kyle
That's what I'm
Lowry.
saying. Name a big three that
Okay,
that
let me.
Stephen and
LeBron
went through
only
besides
played one big
OKC.
three.
What are you
He only
talking
played one
about?
big three in the playoffs,
And that was
and he
Boston.
lost to them.
LeBron, listen, bro. LeBron has played the Warriors themselves.
No,
That's
he
in
said
the
no.
He
He
Western
has played
no.
Conference. We
Boston.
talking only in
We
the
said
East
in
and
the
go conference.
conference. We said
In
in
the
the
conference,
conference.
I'm
gang.
talking about overall. That's
No,
what
no.
you keep
You said
missing.
the
Pistons, the
conference.
You're
Why
Nets.
you
saying the
keep
conference.
switching it?
I just
No,
said
no, you said wait, this
You
nigga
just
said
switched
You
the
he's
whole
no
you
no no
said
no no
you
no.
said
He said leading up to the finals. That's what you said.
Right. Leading up means
in
the conference to get to the finals.
leading up to the final.
Because
leading up.
if you want to
So
say
so
NBA finals
let's do
comp, you're
leading up
gonna
then.
make
Let's
it
do
even
leading up.
worse.
Let's do
Facts.
leading. Okay, so let's do
He's
leading
playing
up.
against
Who
LeBron.
did he go?
Right.
Who did the Warriors go through?
What's
That,
Nigga,
Okay,
let's
without
go.
KD,
let's
Nigga,
go
without
what
year
we
by
finals
KD,
year.
run?
without KD, who did they go through?
Oh, so that's without KD. Okay, so without
Okay.
D Wade, who did
Okay.
LeBron go through?
Right.
Bet.
Thank you, Chaz. Thank you for
So
saying that.
no
Thank
Who did
you.
he
no
go
D
through?
Wade, no D Wade, no Kyrie, no Anthony Davis. Who did LeBron go to? Cool.
Right.
We gonna keep it
He
like
only
that.
had
Then. Okay.
himself when he was with the
Oh no,
Cavaliers. What are you talking about?
Oh,
He
now it's
still
that.
was sweeping
Niggas keep
people.
moving the
So look,
goalposts, bro.
you can take away. Wait. So
What are
you
you
can take
talking
away
about? I
Steph.
didn't do no
Wait.
goalposts.
So you can take you can take away Steph's superstar, but I can't take away LeBron's superstar.
Hold on, Chaz. Hold on.
Cool.
You just literally said, don't mute me neither. Because you just literally just put your foot in your mouth. We talking about niggas when being big threes in a dynasty team. You just brought up LeBron doing it by himself with the Cavs. Who did he have with the Cavs?
What team got? Wait. When did I say he brought it? Wait, hold on.
No, somebody
What?
just said something about the Cavs. Now, I don't know if it's personally you, but somebody
Yeah,
just said
exactly.
something
So
about.
you
Somebody
tagged
just
me.
said. No, I was just telling you. Hold on. I want to address the person who said, "Oh, LeBron before he went to D-Wade and them, he was with the Cavs, so he was making the playoffs with the Cavs." Explain to me why he didn't have
Nobody
a
said
harder
he was
route.
making the play. No, my point. Wait. You're not listening.
No,
bro.
I'm not talking about you, Chaz. Real quick.
Hold on. Wait. I said that if you said you're gonna take away KD, right? And then, I said, okay, cool. That means we got to take away
Kyrie Irving,
Kyrie, Anthony Davis, and
Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
No,
So none
Kyrie
of that
got
count.
drafted.
So
What are you
from
doing?
2012 all the way outside of 2018 and all the way from you got 04, 03,
07.
04 all the way to 2010, and then you
Right.
got 2010 and you got 2018, and
18,
that's it.
right.
That's
Right.
it. That's all you got. And 15.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. You said take away those 2 years from those 2 years without KD,
Steph.
those 2
Give me
rings
your
without
KD.
Steph. He played without KD majority of the 2019 run.
Right.
2019 Raptors.
And 22 run.
James Harden them. Come on.
And 22
James
run.
Harden again. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant. Come on, bro. What?
Anthony
The
Davis.
Spurs, the Clippers. Come on, bro. What? LeBron, I can name LeBron shit right now for you, bro.
Against
LeBron,
Boston.
the Celtics, the big three Celtics, and then Orlando. Who else besides that?
Right.
And in the Pistons.
And then, like I said, against Boston with Steph, nigga, you had D Point and Marcus Smart. You had Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum,
And the Spurs.
LeBron fans.
This nigga Steph Curry is playing against the Celtics. He playing against the new gen Celtics. He playing against LeBron. He playing. I'm like, what? I'm like, you making LeBron look bad. Like,
I really can't believe he said that.
hey, that's a nigga said Steph Curry ain't go through no gauntlet.
So
Hey,
I really
LeBron
cannot
did.
believe he just
hey,
said that.
didn't Brown face a way worse Celtics team in 2018 and then Golden
Come
State
on, bro.
Golden
went
State
7
beat the
games.
way better team.
That's what I'm saying,
Nigga
bro.
went 7
I really
games,
cannot
bro.
believe he just said that, bro.
Yeah, niggas be glazing.
Man, with a straight face.
LV. That
Yeah.
LeBron, that's supposed to be Lathanos.
That's LeBron. That's LeBron. Hey, that's LeBron told. That's LeBron told.
So if that Celtics team,
we
if
just
that
ignore
Celtics team,
Indiana, Boston.
hey, Pete.
It took me that
Indiana.
long to come up with something like
Bro
that.
went on Google and found all that shit and came back.
You got to get out of here. Then you got to have your information off top if you gonna talk, bro.
That ain't went straight to Google and came back.
LV, watch this, LV. So if that Celtics team with young Jason Tatum, young Jalen Brown, and no Kyrie took Lozano 7 games, and they got LV and they got better in 2022. How good was they then? And Steph Curry dethroned them, nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
he got like 43 points or 40. What was it? 43 or 46 points.
Come on, yeah, 43 in game 4. He averaged 32 for the series, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. And these niggas had Terry Rozier, bro.
Against,
Fuck
man, come
outta
on,
here,
bro.
That shit ass.
We nasty, bro. We being very nasty to Steph Curry right now. Saying he ain't go through no
That's
time.
crazy.
Niggas just be yapping, dog.
Then the nigga had a nerve to say without KD. If
Without
you take
KD.
LeBron, if you take LeBron superstars off, you knock down at 90% of his career.
Facts on my soul. On my soul.
Like what?
I
can't do that,
I
bro.
guess Victor Oladipo on the same level with Westbrook. I guess so.
He
Dog.
said y'all comparing him to like this Jeremy dude is just hold on.
Man, he just yapping, bro.
He really don't. Do we even have a ring without a fucking superstar?
LeBron? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. All his ring came with a superstar. All of them.
Chaz,
Every
I'm
single one
telling
of
you,
them.
it's the ultimate genjutsu, dog.
Every
Facts.
ring,
It'll never be broken.
every LeBron has won. All his 4 rings, he came with a
Yeah, Curry
superstar.
got that ring, bro.
He got
that
2
ring,
rings
bro.
on top 75 player.
Yeah, bro. Drafted nigga with his homies that he came
Man,
up with.
what they got out the mud
He
with.
made it with the homies he came up with, bro. That shit fire, bro.
I'm about to hop off and get ready for this game, yo.
Me too, watching right now, God.
Thanks.
All right.
All right, bro.